without like without being nasty or something, but just we have to make space, you know.
I think we have to help the new
spread.
people to
Stay until the tide is very clear, to be honest. It's the only guy that can say things to the wife anyway. The crazy and stuff all the time.
His name is Dr. Bernard Frank Figgins, and this one is Mr. Alan John George Figgins. So they are brothers. We climbed from that hole and we came inside. We opened the door for the basement.
Yeah.
You get inside, you close the door.
Hay como 50 volúmenes de libro de física.
Qué bueno, boludo.
No, 559. Wow. And he came here when he was 20 years old.
Where was he from? Yeah,
Here.
he was British.
Yeah, British. He came here when he was 20 years old, and he didn't let anyone to come inside,
Wow.
clean the garden,
Nothing.
nothing. We started to do it today.
David, do you know where are the drills?
Drills.
Different drills, yeah.
Like just
Yeah. Do you know the type of drills?
yeah, I know. I need to find like the microphone and stuff. Yeah, and it's working. I think it's because he keep everything like really proper. He did everything: physics, chemics, mathematics, and uses this photo.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
And that's why you never use the metal.
Food. See, this is the stuff we didn't move anything from him.
Claro, se la quería mandar, ¿no?
Just books.
Books. The library, kids library.
Yeah, library.
That's correct.
Magazines, and you can't find any books of fictions, poet.
Just theory and oof. And have you Googled about him or something?
Not
Yeah,
yet.
not yet.
No, I didn't go home. I'm here for
okay.
3 days just. Yeah. Poultry. BBC radio.
One of the coke, he was saying to me, the guy with the glasses, he says, do you have a coke? Do you have a bottle of wine? I thought he wanted to drink. I was like, well, I don't have wine, sorry. Do you have a coke? I need the fucking coke to block the hole. And like, the coke's not gonna stop. It's like, coming up. In the end, they closed the water supply. Kyra.
A non-permanent hole. I got news. Letter from court.
No!
Is that what that is?
And I told Guillermo this morning, we're not really getting evicted anyway.
The eviction will take place on 2nd of February 2010.
Oh my god! What? What?
Nice!
Oh my god!
Nice.
What?
2nd of
So
February.
we have New Year's Eve party.
We have New Year's Eve party.
Fucking hell.
Let me read it.
We have 3 places now. One flat, doctor house, and here. So we are just 9 people, 10 people, and loads of house. We didn't know.
We're rich people. We like to think of ourselves as rich people. We don't know which address to give to our friends. It's because we have a lot of property in the in the London town. We got loads of sandwiches. The reason why I, for example, and so many of us do what we do, because there are all alternative ways in order to live, in order to eat, in order to breathe, do whatever. It's all about being happy. I am looking for these moments, these free moments that come like this. I've got so much sandwiches and I didn't even pay for it, and it's completely legal. And it is amazing. Oh, there's so much cake.
que nada era la vida en comunidad. Porque lo que me di cuenta es que la gente que vivía en squats eran como una gran familia, 10 personas, 5, 15, haciéndose responsables por una casa, y la gente que conocí para ese entonces hacían actividades artísticas.
I ended up in squat. I've been thinking about it because I felt like it's pointless to pay money for something that should be for free. So I live in a squat because it's more free way to be.
Definitivamente la gente que trabaja, que no se le pasa por la cabeza que ¿por qué voy a pagar tanto dinero de alquiler si hay tantas casas vacías? Porque Londres está lleno de casas vacías. Y voy a ir a vivir a una casa que está vacía y voy a ahorrar ese dinero. La gente ni lo piensa, ni saben que existen tantas casas vacías. Inspira mucho más estar en un grupo de 15 personas que todos estamos de acuerdo, que todos pensamos que se puede, todos sabemos lo que falta, lo que nos falta, y es una responsabilidad colectiva.
London, it's really psychedelic. I had a really beautiful psychedelic experience in London. I grew up a lot. I changed, become a bit more mature, I guess. After all these years, I created a family for myself. A family of friends, of strangers, of people, of creatures. Having an evolution is just my process of life, my own process. I feel changed, grown up, and I feel good.
Nos vamos a esquipear.
Javier is gonna like this.
Yeah.
I have gotten this idea of creating everything positive around me and creating my own little world, sort of. I want to create the art, and through the art create some pieces of that world. I want to one day make short movies, animated movies, and create another world of the fantasy world, and bring it to life somehow, and live. I like to live a magical life. Yeah, it's full of smoke and green and unicorns. Just living, enjoying the ride, enjoying all the things, and enjoying building up your future, and enjoying growing up. Because every time when you travel, you meet a lot of people, and I told it's why I travel, but you meet a lot of people, but that means also saying a lot of goodbyes. And it's getting, it's like I'm saying goodbye to the people again, and like very good friends and all these nice people I've met on my travels, and oh, for the people I'd like to stay in that place for millions of years, I don't care. It's filled with joy and wonder, and then comes again the goodbye part, because yeah, it is the thing with traveling, and I would just like to stay, and I don't want to say goodbye, so.
Bueno, dime qué quieren, que te lo hago.
Sí, yo quiero, Adam, dame
10 de esto.
10 de eso y un Shiva.
Bueno, sí es buena, es fuerte. Toma
Sí,
un pedacito.
Lo que pasa es que a mí
probar.
me gusta estar más
Suave, no el que te mata, ¿no? Shivas, Thai Weed, de mousse de chocolate de London, LSD, 250 micrograms. Pills. Para tu turno hay cola.
Okay.
Hay que hacer la cola.
por ahí la semana que viene. Tengo ganas de hongos. ¿Vos conseguís hongos o...?
Yo no, por el momento no,
No.
no tengo setas. Nada de setas.
¿Y DMT?
Sí tengo acá. Uno, dos.
Siempre llevo conmigo drogas, así que no puedo fumar mucho, que me saca la energía, y también quiero ser sano, pero las drogas que yo llevo solo para tener como dinero, para pagar mis cosas. Si yo tengo una piedra de marihuana, ya sé que vale dinero, porque si es buena marihuana, lo van a comprar, sí o sí, lo van a comprar, porque todos fuman. Pero no es una vida vender drogas. No me gusta hacer eso. Lo hago porque me viene fácil y no tengo que pensar en papeles. No hay papeles, no hay nada. Es solo cash in hand que me conviene. No estoy feliz con eso, te digo la verdad. Que me siento a veces paranoico. Una guitarra nueva que lo compré del dinero de las drogas. Está bien, pero es temporario, no es una carrera. Y bueno, puede ser que es buen dinero, pero no quiero ir a la cárcel. No me siento como que hago crime, que yo soy criminal o algo así. Doesn't matter what you are, who you are, what you choose to do. If you have the discipline, you're gonna get far, you're gonna have success, you're gonna have whatever your dreams are, you can have it, and do what you're doing in the best way. But I put the hatch.
Esta es la ventana que estaba rota, por la que nos metimos.
¿Y cómo la encontraron?
It was broken. That window it was broken. Ahí de prueba. It's the proof. That window was broken. Es muy interesante lo que el tío tiene.
They called the police already. They talked with the police. If you see the article in newspaper,
Yeah.
the last line, the police said it's a civil problem and we can't do anything. The owner should go to the council and they give the owner some advice. But the owner died.
So the police is not gonna come?
No, it's no police. But just the problem is if no one's at home and neighbors come and they knock, nobody at home, they call the police and they break in. They barricade the house. They close the house. So if someone be all the times at house and talk with the neighbor or show like they see someone's moving out, moving in, so they can't do anything.
After 3 years, we can start claiming the house.
Yeah, if you pay for 3 years.
Yeah, we can start, and then it takes a bit more time because he doesn't have any children. He has a brother and a sister, and I don't know where is the brother. No one talks about the brother, but the neighbors know the sister.
Yeah.
So if she agrees, and I don't even think she needs the house. She has a house first.
She's 86 years old.
Yeah. Did I tell you that I want to make a magnet? You know the magnet that makes electricity? It's really funny because I wanted to study physics and also about magic numbers. I came here and it's full of physics books, and then I found a book about magic numbers. I was like, what?
Yeah, here are junkies, travelers, or artists. And from this free group, like, we should make a really, really big, great difference. Because if a really good artist group come together, then they could be sometimes better than artist itself who actually, applying from the council to get a place and start doing really active artworks. The community around Camden started to gathering here because it's it was good and they enjoyed it and liked it. There should be, measuring what is the group is doing, and if they're doing something very good, and if they appear to be in a council house, for instance, then let them doing what they are doing. These sort of talents are hidden in squats. Like, no one would care about them. They just say dirty squatters instead of wow.
We take out everything from land and from everything, We are in charge of that what's here, We destroy everything, Birds, they live their birds and animals. They live their life, and they kill each other just for food. We kill for fun, Man, every newspaper takes a newspaper. London's newspaper, every locals for free what they give you in tubes. 5 children died between young people. Come on, man, this is sick. Yeah, and here is all that evil. And I think I just put out all my, and then I can smile again and go on. And mostly I haven't sold anything yet. I enjoy actually for free. That's what I like. All my projects, what I have done now so far is for free.
This is a fucking paranoia. It's a fucking paranoia. It's not even art. You cannot even call it that. This is a fucking paranoia. Listen. This is fucking paranoia.
¿Qué te pondrás a pintar?
Me voy a poner a pintar ahora, ya verás.
Ahora de lo bueno.
Me voy a dar por culo esto.
Pues yo voy a empezar lo que te he dicho.
Vale.
Agarró un flyer, una fiesta, un domingo a la noche, para empezar, era como domingo a la noche fiesta. Ok, es Londres. Es Londres, en Camden, me voy a la fiesta, Psychedelic Trance, y no podía creer la música. Era como, ¿qué es esta música? Y no solo qué es esta música, que la gente bailaba como locos, y para mí eran bichos. La gente eran como, están todos locos. Entonces yo con mi pip fue liberación, fue terapia. De repente un tremendo sound system, un speaker, que nunca había tenido eso como experiencia, estar enfrente de un speaker y sentir esos bajos y esa música, fue liberación, terapia. Entonces de ahí, para mí, ir a las fiestas, yo no tomaba drogas, pero el sonido y la música y el que no te importe cómo bailás, porque nadie te mira, porque todos están en este mismo éxtasis de terapia, de bailar, de soltar. Y después, cuando aparecieron las drogas, igual, fue más liberación y más terapia, porque fue como abrir canales que nunca pensé que podían abrirse, y de sentir conexiones que nunca pensé que podían sentirse de una forma tan real, como dimensiones, planos. Es súper difícil igual poner palabras a estas experiencias psicodélicas.
Todas las personas logran de una forma muy simple conseguir su lugar, independientemente de que no sea su cultura, que no sea el espacio donde nació, que no sea, digamos, la idiosincrasia que lo hizo forjarse, pero allí está y consigue su lugar, y creo que eso es bien interesante, ¿no? Que las personas consigan un lugar fuera de casa, por decirlo así, donde se sienta parte del entorno y de la gente que convive allí, y que al igual que ellos está buscando su lugar.
And I went totally out of control, jumping on the speakers, jumping on people, kissing everyone, people taking care of me. Sometimes I was going to vomit and coming back, totally out of control. I got nearly naked. I took off my clothes. I stayed just with my swimming bikini. I was so fucked that all of a sudden I thought on top of my head there was a boat floating in the air. I've never really had like a proper communication with any of this. We just like communicating with the eyes, smiling. You see the outer destruction. You see people that just really want to get fucked and die. I want to die. Like, you can't really have proper conversations with people in these conditions at all. And there's no way you could say something that would make sense for both of you.
And we cannot make a party when there is water on the floor.
Oh, downstairs is another one. It says just one pipe left.
Just one pipe. You sure? How long? So for now the water is closed?
Yeah.
It's closed. So okay, so just let me know if it works or not, okay? Thank you, man. It's just the guys now told that, well, basically they cannot make nothing in the second room when there is water on the floor. You know? So we need to really make sure that it's well. But listen, anyway, if we turn on the water downstairs, the water is leaking from the ceiling. How can we stop it? I don't know, basically not like, well, a very big story, just walking around, you know, industrial estates, looking for big warehouses to let or for sale, that they have enough square feet, well enough, let's say more than 10,000, 11,000. And you find something and you check it's empty, you see that there is no one there, come daytime, nighttime, daytime, nighttime. And then you just make the move. You come, you look at the window, you see that there is nothing inside, then you do the move, you get inside. The day after comes the police. Well,
What
basically they tried first to arrest us for burglary, but they couldn't prove anyway that we entered to the house by force. There was nothing broken and nothing, no criminal damage. Then they tried to arrest us for electricity. So we said we don't use electricity. There was nothing in the sockets, the house was new. We said that they asked us how the lights are on. We said it was like this when we came. We didn't touch nothing. Basically, which is true, was true then. Water, they asked us about water, well, we don't have water. And that's it, 2 weeks, you know, to live here, to build up. Man, unbelievable. There is reservoir?
Yeah, we have to wait, you know. That should be.
It depends where you go. It's like every party has its own vibe, its own original special vibe, and sometimes you feel like a lot of things is lost, and sometimes you find back and feel like, we're still in a revolution and we still do something together, and yeah, this has to be done, you know. And it's not just about parties, it's not just about getting high, it's not just about loud music. It's something more, you know. It's something we strive for. It's very important what we do here.
the fact that it's called psychedelic trance. The word that is the music is not the music, it's the ritual, it's the cultural thing. It's ancient. We used to sit down in groups with different masks and different colors that we took from the ground and different hair types and used drums for hours to create music, to create the melodic, the rhythm that we call life. I really don't know what I will do without this culture. I think I will feel totally alone.
Is very hard. Most of the time people go to work and they are busy. People are very busy doing something they don't really want to do. So then you have your weekend, your time to be yourself, to let out all your feelings, emotions, to dance, to go crazy, to dress up funny, to shout, to sing, to be a kid again. I think the people you see in rave parties, they come there to be kids. And because we are getting older, so we need to take some drugs to remind us that life is a game. Life, we can play with life. And other people around us, they are the same like us, and we are all kids of life.
Вытащил оттуда нахуй все до единого. Почему так, а?
Porque me contó que había una piscina aquí y nunca había pintado una piscina, así que simplemente eso, sacamos los sprays y nos dedicamos aquí a hacer unos grafitis, tío. Es una oportunidad tener tantos sitios aquí en Londres, cuando tenemos abandonados, puedes jugar con ellos también y es una gozada, la verdad. Y siempre hay más y más sitios que explorar, ¿no? Es arte que viene y se va. Siempre vas a pintar algo, ¿sabes? Y a los 3 años, ¿sabes? Va a desaparecer, pero siempre queda ahí la foto y le pillas cariño simplemente por eso, ¿sabes?
Está guapo, ¿eh?
Se jode un poco, ¿eh? Es como, la vida es como agua, tío, ¿no? Entonces, te pones a pensar acerca de todas nuestras venas, todos nuestros ríos, todo tiene forma de... Es como agua que va cayendo, ¿sabes? Y se va dividiendo, ¿sabes? por culpa del viento o, ¿sabes? Por culpa de cómo es la tierra, ¿sabes? El agua se mete por todos los rincones, ¿sabes? Y se va dividiendo, es algo súper inteligente.
It's just like you started painting in the
swimming pool.
In the swimming pool, yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Because you see, we use this space, yeah, and it fucking stinks of your shit, yeah, and it's really bad for
It's
for
gonna
us.
disappear.
Yeah.
It's
In
gonna,
a couple
yeah,
of days.
the smell. It's gonna,
Yeah, it's very bad,
gonna
yeah.
go today. It's
But
gonna
you
be
didn't
gone
ask
today.
anyone, yeah. You didn't ask anyone. That is rude.
If you don't like routine life, go to the work, come back home, they do the same. So, and if you don't accept this kind of life, so you should do something with your work. If you are artist, with your artist, to change the meaning of life for the people. In Iran, I felt it. So that's the thing. I'm looking for that people.
Yeah.
To find them. Here, when you find people to do this art, just you see some people there partying. I look, what do we have? And after that, I started to work.
Sin planificación, todo lo contrario al doctor, lo opuesto. Sin teoría, sin libros, nada, todo ahí.
It's really going well. It's gonna be really happy hat.
Well, it looks really interesting. To be honest, I don't know what it is. Maybe you can tell me what you think.
You will see.
It's a surprise.
You will see.
We'll see.
You just have to wait 2 more weeks, no?
2 more weeks?
No.
I have the time, you know.
Yeah, 5-6 months.
Do you remember how you find out about the squad?
Yeah, Rojin told me.
You know Rojin from home?
Rojin, Iran, yeah.
And how did you react to the fact that people go squatting and it's so easy and...
It depends to your house. Here, don't have heating system and hot water. So, and shower. So it's a little bit hard.
How you take shower?
I'm going to swimming pool.
You have a lot of distractions around you when you live in a squat because you have to be part of a group of people, of a community. Obviously, you can't really break into a big space and maintain it by yourself because you can go to the shop and when you come back, somebody else took over. So you have to have like a group of people which is a temporarily family that keeps everybody together and helps each other. And we are young and sometimes you live with other people and you don't find your peace. So after 1.5 years of being dragged from one place to the other, I decided that paying the rent is not so bad as I used to think. Because at the end of the day, you're paying for your peace of mind and you leave your stuff in your room, in your bedroom. Nobody touches your stuff and nobody comes inside your room, is there for you. And it's basics to have your place, your proper space to live and create and read and sleep and eat. It's important.
A new home for Classic FM's
But it's
Great
nice
British
as well.
Orchestra in April of 1991.
Squatting.
And from the very first night,
It's
Symphony
very
Hall,
underground
this
life.
part of the city, was acclaimed
You
by
won't
public
find
and
the
critics
people
as
are
one of the
building
finest
a time
concerts
machine
anywhere,
like
with
COVID
world-class
here.
acoustics,
in a normal house, you know. People pay rent, they become, their mind is more about paying the rent and going to work and being normal and going to university and all this normal thinking, kind of normal thinking. When you're in a squat, you live the bohemian life. This is the bohemian life. ¿Te gusta leer ketamina?
No la he probado, mi niño.
¿Nunca?
¿Tienes ahí también?
No para vender, tengo el mío. Podemos hacer una raya así tranquilamente. ¿En Argentina hay? ¿De eso? ¿Existe el ketamina en Argentina? Sí, a veces. Sí, me hace sentir bien. Yo tomo drogas.
Claro.
Y en vez de tomar mucha cerveza y hacer estúpidas cosas en el bar y actuar como un estúpido, yo prefiero probar las drogas más psicodélicas que te abren la mente, te abren las puertas para ver la realidad en otras, digamos, lenses. Tú puedes decir, la realidad es algo sin forma, es nada, no se puede decir igualmente y exactamente qué es. Tú tomas una cerveza, de repente la realidad es una cerveza más, como tomas 3 cervezas, la realidad es mucho más divertido. Y bueno, mi niño, ¿qué te digo? Yo estoy viviendo en Londres hace 2 años, no tengo pasaporte, no tengo papeles, estoy vendiendo marihuana para mantener mi vida, para comprar comida y bueno, eso es la vida.
Bueno.
Hacemos una raya con la cámara y luego hablamos con la cámara.
Ese es mi
Hello.
niño. Primero atiende al cliente.
Hey man, how are you, Rastafari? You alright? Peace, man. Yeah, tell me. Oh, okay, nice one. I'm gonna be there. Sounds amazing. I'm gonna bring all my friends. Alright, so thank you for letting me know, eh? It's in Crouch End, yeah? Not in a new place. Wicked. Yeah, can I bring a camera? I wanna make a documentary. Okay, nice one, Kevin. You are the best, man. Just on time. See you later. Take care. Hay una fiesta de puta madre y vamos. Let me find the space.
Yeah. Make it.
Alright. Hello. I have some ketamine in here. It's a drug, very popular drug. You can get it here in London for £15 a gram. I paid for it £15. And it's a horse tranquilizer originally. That's what they say. That veterinarians use it for dogs and cats to make them tranquilize. Why do I do this? Why? Because I like it. I like it. What? I like it. Some people like hot dog, eat hot dog, McDonald's, you know, you really see their face full of shit from so much grease, oil and French fries and bacon and eggs and English breakfast. It's the same like English breakfast. It's better. Even after I take a line of ketamine, I don't feel I need to smoke to be happy. I don't feel that I need alcohol. Don't need anything, just can be myself. You want a line of ketamine?
Ese mismo. Ahora la reacción de...
¿Tengo blanco en la nariz?
No, me está bien presentable, mi niño, tranquilo.
God save the queen. Y bueno.
alla fine devo sempre andare anche dalla ketamina. Bene o male, o no? Yeah. Yeah, we go there also.
No, allora io non capisco bene, ma non è che mi fai scemo.
It's gonna be a good party, man. Because we have like 300 pernotations, 300 friends coming, and more people that we don't know that coming. So maybe 700 people.
What do you think about that?
I think it's gonna be a good fucking great party.
Well, will be properly. What do you think about? You don't know.
La notte è il problema, anche con i gangster infine, perché è di notte che agiscono quei bastardi. Infatti qua è un pochetto brutta la storia, però se si fa gruppo we got psytrance for the night and progressive to the end of the party. There is aerospace, CVP. We hope then everything will be okay. We have the weather with us, so
Yeah,
we
alright.
can be happy about that.
Oh, vai, you are welcome to the system. Sound system, vet.
Where's the deco?
He's coming, man.
Put it now.
Vamos,
Put it
vai.
now because until now, earlier. until now there was the helicopter around there.
How many Ks?
The house is a mess.
Can I ask you please, how many people live in your house?
Well, it's 7 guys from Portugal, 1 girl from Brazil, a guy from Hungary, a guy from Romania, a guy from Britain, and me. I'm German.
Did you take any drugs there?
This one only a little bit, not enough probably.
What? Can you tell me? What did you take? The experience? How was it? What drugs did you take? No, I wanna if you.
I can't even remember what was it.
No.
No, I can't remember.
Some
But
white powder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My strawberry. Yeah, of course. Do you want?
You know what? I put it here.
We're gonna call to the party to see where it is. I think we need to catch 2 buses from here, so it will be a bit of a journey. But let's see.
When you are in Edgeware Station, you are in Station Road, just go to your right, and it's you're gonna be on Hale Lane. Go straight on Hale Lane until you get there, and then there is go to your left when you're gonna be in Salvage Lane. Salvage Lane, go straight, you're gonna reach another roundabout. Go on the Barnett Way, which is the A1, just follow it 15 meters. If you're walking.
15 minutes. So we need to go here straight and then turn left in some point. And I keep on listening to the message and I can't understand.
5 beers is this.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait, 1 franc. Can we get, how much can we get for 10 pounds? Maybe some little stuff like...
We are going to the party. Yeah, I talked a bit in the morning. Yeah, let's go to see how is it going on and explain more then. Okay, perfect. Because the topic is gone a bit.
Have a cigarette. Have you seen the sky, man? Have you seen this?
Yeah,
Have you seen this?
It's like in summer, fucking hell.
It's fucking summer.
It's fucking hell.
You want to put another one in?
Yeah.
Alright.
How's it going, Cover? Look at you. Sad. Yeah. Anyway, I go you somewhere. Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Just waiting for the music.
Yeah.
Which is take us to the higher place.
So I have speed or something.
Speed?
Yeah. MDMA?
Ketamina.
Ketamina, okay.
If you want, I have.
You have some ketamine?
Yeah.
Maybe very little, because I want to stay awake. I don't want to like fall out before the party
That is
starts.
very good. It's Indian.
Okay.
Very good.
Maybe very little if like little lines. But they don't have lines of ketamine to sell, just bags that cost £20 one bag. And we don't need that much of ketamine, so no ketamine for us.
I want to just get the fucking ketamine.
Okay.
Okay, I'm fucking too drunk. I want to ketamine. I want the drugs. Okay, I want the drugs.
Let's take the acid.
Let's take some acid!
Well, I want to talk to the camera for a second, if you don't mind.
Yeah, okay.
We are going to a nature party.
Okay, yeah.
And we are walking. We have some walking to do. Now we are going there to have fun.
Like usual.
First thing to have fun. I think I'm gonna use some drugs tonight. I'm gonna take some drugs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take some acid because it opens my ears and all my
Your sense, no?
senses to the music. This is life. This is life. I'm 23. I'm going to raves in London. I'm happy. I meet my friends here from Chile, another friend from Germany, and from Estonia.
Exactly, man.
And
we are a group.
We are a group, and we are together now. We feel like from the same place, the land of positivity. And I have a beer here to drink because if I don't drink, I'm very serious and I'm very silent. And when you are next to a nice girl,
you need to
talk
friendly.
with her, you need to touch her ass, you know, you need to tell her, oh, you look really nice. You need to do all the things that if I don't drink beers, I can't. I'd be like, I really like Jenny. She's from Germany, she's from Hamburg, and I met her last week. And after the party, we went to my house and she showed me her photo album, and it was really good. Really good photos, really good memories, really good vibes.
Yeah.
Bernie. Yeah. Okay, so it's right and right. We are still looking for a party. Is it recording, eh?
Yeah, perfect, yeah.
We are still on our way. We didn't find it. Maybe there is no party and we are just in the middle of nowhere doing some crazy things with candle. But we are here taking this drug, sharing this drug for the sake of love and the sake of unity between the nations.
What means sake?
For the sake, for the reason, for the unity of all the nations, different nations, for a better world and a better life. No war, no violence. Violence is bad, and harmony. Now we have three tabs here of Shiva acid, which they are really good and really strong.
They
so
are.
we can share because we are four.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
I still have
Cheers.
Pachamama.
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 Okay, man.
Thank you. At the end, we got here. As you can see, we are here now.
Yeah.
And it's really good. You see, the people around, really happy.
Uncle John.
Really kind of happy. And to be honest, I'm happy.
people we meet are not the ordinary, normal thinking kind of people. I guess after 10,000 years of civilization, we start understanding that we have lost something. We have lost a great knowledge of our past. We lost ourselves in some ways. We lost our connection with nature. We lost a connection with our tribe, with other people, and we lost the connection with ourselves. So what we can do now to make the future, the present, a much better place is to look back at the past and to start all over again and to ask who are we and what are we doing here. Because for now, some things are just terribly wrong. The order that the civilization, the modern civilization, tried to build for me started collapsing step by step. And I'm saying normal civilization because if we will go to the Amazon or to parts in India, a ritual combining magic mushrooms, in Africa iboga, is part of the knowledge that a father gives to his son. But these days, a knowledge is go to university or go to school. So after I started smoking, I was thinking, okay, well, there are many different substances that are still, I shall call them mystery in my opinion. Because of my curious character, I guess I started. I was reading about them before. I met many people that lost themselves, lost their ways, lost their soul. I'm not saying it's for everyone. I'm not saying it's easy. It's not. But there is something that I think is beyond the normal understanding, the conventional understanding of the world. I was started taking LSD on a monthly, weekly basis. That was the most freedom moment of my life. I felt it completely free, without any boundaries, without any rules, without any past beliefs or what I should do. In that moment I was here and now.
I think for the last 2 years I've been taking more or less like 500 times the acid trips. If you take a lot, you are wasting your life, you're wasting your energy, because I don't feel them anymore like I used to feel when I start taking acid. Now I need to take 2-3 times more. I need to take more acid to feel this effect.
Are you on any drugs today? Like, did you take anything? MDMA and something else. Yeah, something else.
Drugs are not so bad if you know how to control them. And I think if the education system would be more smart, it would explain to the kids about the different drugs in a more logic way, because the drugs are there. They are everywhere. If people want to take drugs, they are 16, 17, they can get it, especially in London, yeah? So people should be more aware of what it does to your body and where is the danger. And the danger for me is not about taking the drugs. The danger is, well, I don't know. You see the people in the dance floor, you see the people in these kind of parties, and some of them are fucked, you know? You see how they look, their faces is like growing weird, and their eyes, they are scary faces that you look and you say, I don't want to be like them, but I am at the same place where they are, so we have something in common.
All the people around me, they are kind of my family, but they are not really my family. Like if somebody here on the floor is really drunk, yeah, I don't really give a shit about it.
Every time we go to a party or we take some LSD or whatever, I just feel reborn, like new, full of knowledge. All of a sudden, it's just like curious. It really did a good thing to me. It made me understand what was going on with my life.
We were just talking about breaking the wall. The wall between Israel and Palestine. Stop it, guys. I was telling Sean that I would like to see this wall over because we built the wall. Why? Why? And you know, it's like in the Holocaust.
I'm sad. You know why?
What?
Because there is no music in here. I need the music.
Hello, my friends. La vida en un squad, the life in a squad, no is really good, but it's okay. Estamos aquí aprendiendo inglés, estudiando y luchando un poco. Y bueno, a veces tiene unos sueños de que puede hacer cosas, de que puede tatuar, de que puede aprender a tocar la guitarra, estudiar, sobrevivir, hacer sus skipping, ocupar, como en nuestro caso, ocupar. Esto es un sin vivir. Bájate abajo y firma a ver cómo está lo de abajo. Y luego me cuentas.
¿Pero aquí quién ha limpiado? Aquí ha limpiado Guillermo, yo y mi Mena Lerenda. Han limpiado 4 y somos 20. Y hemos limpiado 3. Somos 20. Y ahora que faltan 2 días para el juicio ya empiezan a los nervios. Ya paso, tío. Ya paso. Es que son unos hippies, tío. Yo con hippies paso de esto. No, ahora aquí todo va con papeles. Es que cuando llegó la carta tenemos que mandar una carta diciendo, alegando, no. El día 7 no queremos el juicio, queremos el juicio el 7 de septiembre, porque nosotros esto, alegando, pero no, ahora que faltan 2 días, ¿qué le vas a mandar? ¿Qué carta? ¿Qué papeles? ¿Qué escrito? ¿Qué de qué? Y a mí sí me duele perder esto, porque yo por esto me he esforzado y lo he limpiado y he perdido aquí tiempo y esfuerzo y he comprado bolsas de basura y he sacado la basura y un montón de cosas. Pues aquí el otro día para comprar puta bolsa de basura les pedí £1 y nada, y nadie quería dar un pound. Les pedí, oye, un pound para comprar aceite. No te doy un pound para comprar aceite. Digo, tócate la polla, colega, pero luego te comes el esquipeo que hacemos. Te dijera, déjame un pound que voy a comprar una papelina de caballo, pues no entiendo que me digas que no, pero que te digas, déjame un pound que no tengo para comprar aceite, para cocinar. No, yo no te doy un pound, porque yo como no como patatas, ni necesito aceite, no te doy el pound. Para comprar la bolsa de la basura tuve que pelearme con ellos. Y son una cosa que hace falta, tío. ¿Sabes? Hace falta, bolsa de basura. Pues para comprar la bolsa de la basura porque no tenía dinero o hubo que pelearse. Para sacar la basura hay que pelearse. Ahora, para bla 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 bla, eso no veas, tío. Parece que se han puesto una raya de speed, no hace más que hablar. Y yo paso, tío, que no son competentes, tío. Estos no son professional squatters. No, porque el que abrió la casa decía, no, yo me voy aquí, no hay agua caliente, no hay baño, no hay ducha, no hay nada. Ahora hay ducha, está todo limpio, ahora todo el mundo se quiere quedar. Ahora no es que se quieren quedar, es que ahora vienen a quedarse. Porque yo no sé hablar inglés, pero tengo todo de frente y sé lo que me digo. Cocinar. A ver cuándo vienes tú aquí y ves a gente cocinando. Te vas a morir de hambre. Hijo, mira la nevera. Mira la nevera, cómo está la nevera. Mira, vacía. ¿Por qué? Porque nadie va a hacer skipping. Porque pasan. Ahora, cuando haces el skipping se lo comen, vamos. Se comen hasta las raspas del pescado. Bueno, esto es un asco, de verdad. No hay cuchillos, no hay tenedores, no hay de nada. Ni lo limpian, ni lo fregan, ni nada. Esto es la polla. Sorry, I'm sorry, but this is my opinion, man.
So where's this party again?
¿Has visto, no? Cómo está todo, ¿no? Y pensar que las quads es para vivir, no para sobrevivir, para construirlo, no destruirlo. Y ha habido que pelear mucho. Y muchas peleas, broncas con la gente, no todo el mundo está de acuerdo en limpiar, en pintar, en construir, a veces no hay agua, no hay luz, y hay que trabajar, siempre trabajando. Aunque no trabajemos por una empresa, ¿sabes? Pero no estamos parados, eso es lo que nos gusta, o por lo menos a mí, no estar parado, ¿no? Y seguir tu historia, ¿no? No vas a dejar que te atrapen, ¿no? Un poquito de roja me Yo creo que esto va a secar un poco todo, está todo tan húmedo. Esta vajilla se puede... Está perfecta. Creosotina. Cuprinol. ¿Sabes lo que he encontrado, chaval? Cloroformo.
¿Estás seguro que eso es bueno?
Sí, joder. Nah, yo creo que el cuerpo de ese tío aún está, ¿sabes? Descomponiéndose.
¿Hace cuánto habrá muerto?
Antes de...
¿Hace 3 meses decís vos?
Sí.
O sea que ese viejo vivió como un ermitaño los últimos 30 años.
Sí.
En esta casa toda... La casa está muy vieja. Y en algún punto
sí,
hay lugares que pueden ser peligrosos. Acá ahí se puede haber un derrumbe. Si hay mucha gente, ¿no?
Sí, lo que me han dicho es que no puedes saber cuándo se va a caer todo ni nada. No hay nadie que te pueda decir.
Claro.
No hay ningún experto ¿sabes? En esas cosas, ¿sabes? Que a lo mejor se cae mañana, a lo mejor se cae en 8 años, tío. No me ha dado fecha ni nada.
This one is just...
Hey, no, move this, my friend.
Yeah, I wanna clean it. So
You want some gloves or something?
No, everything's okay.
Okay.
You have a gun, I have a grenade, eh? So.
You like the sound, no? That's what you like about
Gone. In London, in a squat, it's gone. It's too much. Yeah. In Iran, in the countryside, you can buy a gun like £50, £60, but don't try.
No, don't try.
Don't try.
No.
No.
No, he's just like.
Lucas, the neighbors, all the neighbors can see this room.
Down here.
Yeah, come now.
You have a lighter.
Yeah.
That's what speaking doing in the free time that he didn't study physics.
No puedo creer.
What you said you recognize the downstairs
I'm
and made?
sure, yeah.
I'm sure it's the having fun. Yeah. Look.
Maybe it's his brother because I found his brother passport.
Very funny, really, very funny.
Hello.
Crazy how.
How are you?
I'm okay, very well. Little sick, but I'm okay.
Why?
Look, falling. Mira, esta técnica se usa hace un montón, loco. Así que esas tenemos, ¿eh? ¿Cómo le gustaba al científico entonces follar, no? Aquí te puedes quedar loco, encerrarte en la casa, no salir y ya tienes cosas que hacer durante años.
Y estuvimos ahí tomando LSD, haciendo el amor mucho, sin parar. Y luego teníamos que comer, comimos, vimos una película y seguimos. Y seguimos. Y ella va a tomar más ácido y yo no sé, no me parece, vamos a guardar, ¿no? Para el fin de semana, que es para vivir, para aprovechar, para festejar, muchos niños para hacer.
Sí.
Muchos niños. I like the spirit of being kind of young, kind of Peter Pan, and keep an open mind. Because now when I'm young, I can do these things and hope to stay with the young spirit for many years. And it just seems cool, to be honest. Perfect. And I'm gonna share this tattoo with Jenny.
I think I'm really spontaneous and I want to show this, and it will be a big help every time when I have to decide something. I will just have a look and think, okay.
I would do any tattoo because I know I do it with her.
Peleando todos los días con la panda de punkis que viven aquí. Y limpiando mucho y trabajando. Sacando mucha basura que había aquí, que todavía hay, y bueno, pues...
It's not bad at all. It's like quite nice.
Black. I like it a bit thin, to have like a line, thin line.
When they finish. Yeah, there was a...
Así ha sido cuando hemos pasado la primera vez para no perder el transfer, y ya como esto ya está en la piel, pues lo repasamos otra vez y ya queda bien.
I wanted to have it black. I asked him, do it black, and he does it in purple. And now it's too late, so I have to be happy about it. Because he doesn't want to waste it. He has a little bit, so he doesn't want to waste it. It keeps it to a special client, not like me, random, spontaneous. Let's see. Nice.
Because it's like an open sentence.
La quiero para mí.
Claro.
La quiero para mí sin compartir, que nadie le va a tocar, que nadie le va... No la quiero compartir con otros.
Claro.
Solo para mí. La idea, cada vez que estoy hablando de niños, ella se pone más caliente. Yo creo en la familia, en la idea de la familia grande. no padre, madre y un hijo y están solo cerrados en la casa y eso es su mundo de ellos, no. Hay que tener familia.
Let's go upstairs.
That one is.
El proyecto ese loco del que nosotros nos reíamos, de Cabe, que pensamos que nunca lo iba a hacer. Y de repente Cabe que estaba tan obsesionado con quedarse acá. Se enojaba cuando alguien se iba y dejaba la casa sola y él estaba acá. Y de repente un día se afeitó, dejó los ácidos ahí por un tiempo y se sumergió ahí como un buen artista en la improvisación y lo suyo es la música, pero él es un artista al final.
No. Did you clean it? Now it's underground, it's something, fashion. We want to be underground, and they're just using the fashion of the underground. And we want to be independent. They say we are independent, but when you go inside, they have managers, they have producers, they have monies, so it's not independent. Action.
Cabe, how long have you been here? It's like 2 weeks, like just 10 hours per day down here working, and it's like not going and with no plans, just doing and mixing and trying and okay, I like it this way, and I have a bath, and it's like making things just happen and not planning and on working with schedules or just like doing. We start from small thing and with nothing. All the people everywhere, when they want to start to receive to the big thing, they start from small thing. Not if you be rich, you be like
you start and do.
If you be rich, you go to the best studio. You pay to the best producer. They do everything without you do anything. You're sitting in your house and just you sign, I think, a contract.
That's it.
Yeah, but all the people like they are really famous now. They started from
doing absolutely everything.
Nothing. Let's start from here.
Let's start. Let's
with this farewell. You try and tell me
Finish.
Very happy to get that robe on. Well done, man. Nice one.
So, this is a very important, was very beautiful day and is a very important day because many things finished today. Me and Eustace finish London. For now, for a while.
Yeah, he's just
Then, Aga finished her performance exploring the surroundings today. Is enough. No, it's gonna be more soon. Andres, we have the last ones like to leave from Camden House. So actually Andres' film about the Camden Squad is finished today.
Yeah.
It's finishing. And because the film is finished, the film about the film is finished as well. So it's a lot of things that finished today.
You
And
know,
it was a beautiful day.